Yo, what is up everybody, it's Joe the Great here and welcome back to another Naruto reaction video here today. And today we have a very interesting and intriguing video that I'm quite excited for. It is by the Great 6, and as you can tell by the title, this is Swagkage versus 6 Naruto Debates. So folks, 6 is a pretty good debater himself. You know, he can marshal his arguments pretty well. Swagkage I wouldn't consider so much of as a debater because he doesn't do it for sport, so to speak, but he does do it for fun. And either way, he does marshal his arguments pretty well as well. So I'm pretty intrigued to see who makes the better rational deduction or the possible rational induction if there's not much empirical evidence for a specific case being debated. You know, these topics sometimes are ambiguous and it only allows you to use induction rather than deduction because there isn't much empirically to go based off of. So that's the interesting part about debating things where ambiguity is involved, right? You can compare it to science, for example, right, where there's theoretical aspects being discussed. You can only use rational induction, some deduction, and there's no empiricism involved in sometimes, right? Especially with theories and hypotheses, right? So it's very similar to fictional-based reality debates such as Naruto. So I'm very intrigued for this one. But before we begin, you know, any love, greatly appreciate. Hit that like button, turn on bell notifications, and stay updated with yours truly. And if you're new and you enjoy, man, you messed with a kid, make sure to hit that sub button because once you become part of the family forever. But let's not waste any more time, screen.
I want to preface these debates just to mention the context in which they happened. Every debate in this video happened on one of two different live streams me and Swag did, where we would debate what topics the chat donated to hear. We decided who would take what side via spin wheel or coin flip, so we didn't always get a position favorable to us, and I think it's pretty clear when we do, but sometimes me and Swag have to make arguments we don't entirely believe just for the sake of the debate. For example, we got asked to do War Kakashi versus Part 1 Orochimaru. I got Orochimaru and I went with this goofy argument about him being stronger than Madara, which I obviously don't believe. Some of these rounds are also these 30-second to 1 minute rounds where we could essentially give our arguments in 30 seconds to 1 minute bursts in one round each. Majority of these debates were either judged by the chat at time or someone else conceding the debate. I currently have the winning record with it being 21 to 14 or something along those lines. I'll make sure to split it up into different chapters here so you can pick and watch the debates in whatever order you want, but I'm including Itachi versus Nagato, War Kakashi versus Part 1 Orochimaru, Itachi versus Guy, Dual Rinnegan Madara versus Sage Mode Hashirama, and then tons of the shorter debates we had like Sasuke versus Lee and etc etc etc. I'll leave the link to both streams down below if you want to watch them in their full length. I think it's around 6 hours of content. Obviously this version is a massively cut down version in my interpretation of the highlights of that stream, but I do hope you enjoy the debates. Obviously subscribe to me, and
shout out to 6.
Since you haven't subscribed to Swag, subscribe
shout
to
Swag too.
Well.
Let's see.
That's the big debate. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, let me go ahead and so the biggest statement in Sasuke's favor is that well, not the biggest statement, the biggest factor in Sasuke's favor is that there is an actual databook statement that blatantly says he is Gaara's strongest opponent. Right. All it says, Sasuke is Gaara's strongest opponent, period. That would include Lee and anybody else who has fought Gaara in the past. Sasuke's base speed is about the same as weightless Lee's, and we know that Sasuke's Sharingan allows him to react to people who are faster than him. So even if Lee opens the gates, which he wouldn't be able to do for long, Sasuke would be fine. One Chidori and Lee is done. But again, Sasuke is Gaara's strongest opponent. Okay.
All right. Let's see 6's debate argument now for this debate.
6, what are you saying? That was Swag.
All right, FTB Slayer, you're getting banned.
Damn.
He just said balls a billion times.
Damn. Okay. This guy's on these chats, man. It'd be crazy. All right.
All right, 3.
What'd you say? Like databook statement? Okay.
1, go.
Now, while the databooks are written by Kishimoto, the statement Swag's referencing is from Databook 1, which only covers up to chapter 119. Lee actually has a fight after this that can scale him over Sasuke when he fights Kimimaro after Kimimaro beats up a whole bunch of QB Amps Naruto's. after beating up these QBM Naruto's, Kimimaro says about Lee that he is much stronger than the others, implying that Lee is obviously over this QBM Naruto. QBM Naruto should be over base Naruto, and base Naruto, post-learning the Rasengan, was able to clash with Sasuke on the rooftop and be equal to him and then above him with the Rasengan. So then you would just scale Lee over through that metric, and then you could even contradict the data book statement by saying that it's talking about strongest opponent from Gaara's perspective, which is saying that Gaara thinks the strongest person is the loneliest person and the person with the most hatred, not that Sasuke actually hits or punches harder than Lee or is even faster than Lee. And I'm sure everybody agrees with the fifth gate, Lee would completely speed blitz Sasuke, considering Sasuke was compared to weightless Lee, and that is how this goes overwhelmingly.
All right, so they both gave their arguments. I want to give my take on this. I think Swag on this one. Six used a lot of speculation, and he used a lot of, I would say, headcanon. Again, this is not what they actually believe. I'm just, for the sake of analyzing the debate. Six brought up a different version of Lee that we are not discussing in this debate. He's talking about the Lee that fought Kimimaro after Naruto fought him. That's not who we're talking about here. We're talking about Rock Lee from the Chunin exams, right? And there's a data book statement that explicitly states Sasuke is the strongest opponent Gaara's ever faced. Now, we could argue semantics, but this is where irrational induction will come into play. In the vast majority of cases, not just in Naruto, but in all of anime, in canonical literature of these animes, when someone is stated as the strongest, there's a high probability that they mean they're the strongest person physically and as far as caliber is concerned that someone has ever faced. Hence, we can rationally induce that it is highly likely that that data book statement is indicating that Sasuke is the strongest opponent Gaara has ever faced up until this point in time. Keyword, up until this point in time. We're not talking about after this. The Lee that fought Kimimaro does not apply in this debate, right? You are using a version that is not being discussed. That's like me saying, well, Sasuke gets stronger in Shippuden. Hence, he would beat Lee. Shit, that version would. No shit. But we're not discussing that, right? So it's a false dichotomy because you're assuming that he is still built the same, that he's still capable of the same, etc. Right? So I think Swag won that one. Again, this is not what they actually believe or what Six actually believes, at least in my understanding. So I'm just analyzing the arguments themselves.
In Lee's favor.
This pisses me off because I have debunks for some of that shit, but my time is up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cheat.
Right. You only have a minute.
I don't know though, y'all. Strongest opponent.
By the way, I know this video is long, so I won't try to analyze every debate if it's kind of clear who won.
The coin flip is crazy.
So
Six got that turbo facts. It's crazy, y'all, because he doesn't even believe what he's saying. Yeah, this is looking like a...
I actually do like that one, bro. I like that argument for Lee.
Yeah, but... Explain how Hashirama could beat Madara with his Sage mode and also both Rinnegan.
Oh, Hashirama has a jutsu that can react to the Sage Chakra in Madara's body and bind him so he can't move. He gave it to Sasuke.
Wait, what the fuck?
I'm being so serious. Like, I'm not even trolling right now. Here, you can show chat this game.
It wouldn't matter actually, because that didn't work when Sasuke did it. So
Sasuke didn't hit him.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is Madara is so much faster than Hashirama that Hashirama wouldn't hit him either.
Madara and Hashirama always been relative.
Madara would absorb the jutsu.
What? No, because he said it would just react and bind him. He can't do it. It would bind him, so he can't do that.
He would absorb it.
But Hashirama knows he can absorb jutsu. Hashirama knows well, Madara's never used Shinra Tensei, but Hashirama knows he can deflect jutsu, so he must know that this would bind him and get around that.
All right.
Squidward,
the donator.
That's not his name. Say his name right. Oh, my headset died? No, it didn't.
My guy.
Well,
can Madara use Shinra Tensei? This is your fight.
What? Can he use Shinra Tensei? That's something you have to argue for. That's not fair. Bro, how does this guy keep getting in on bots?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let me hide user on this channel.
He's just got an infinite amount of them.
Nah, no way.
It's tough.
He can. All right.
Bro, it doesn't matter what he says.
No, he asked for the fight.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
he can use,
about,
okay, hold on. Wait.
I
okay.
gotta change the stream settings real quick to only
do
allow
that.
subscribers.
Yeah, that'd be better. There's a lot of trolls in these parts, man. For sure. Sucks.
Okay. Okay, there we go. So, he can use Shinra Tensei, so he deflects it, and Shinra Tensei...
Wait, no, hold on. Well, I'll agree he can use it. That doesn't mean he would use it. Because realistically, he already can use it in the manga, but he never uses it.
Nah, he would here.
Why?
Because it would deflect the jutsu.
So?
Also, he would just blitz Hashirama with all the limbos. He has 5 limbos that Hashirama can't even see.
These limbos should be imbued with Hashirama's Sage Chakra, so he should be able to detect them.
No, because Hashirama...
Bro, if you really think about it, like, Che, if you really think about it, I'm kind of like a genius, bro.
Nah.
Like, realistically, I'm a genius.
Nah, but that's just conjecture. Prove that he would.
He would what?
To be able to detect them.
It was an argument.
Yeah, but can you, like, prove it? I don't think it's likely.
Yeah.
Also, the limbos would just blitz them. Also, the limbos could make wood clones too.
Prove that.
Well, I'm just saying it's likely.
So, prove it's likely.
Prove it's likely that Hashirama could sense.
Okay. They have Hashirama's Senjutsu Chakra since they're clones of Madara.
Okay,
right?
but you can't. I mean, if
Senjutsu,
they can't make wood clones, why would it? No, but if they
have
but if they can't make wood clones, why would they?
Well,
have
we don't know if
Hashirama's
wood
Senjutsu
clones.
Chakra?
We don't know if wood clones can exist on the limbo plane.
Well, we don't know if Sage Jutsu can exist on the limbo plane.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Because Madara has Hashirama's Sage Jutsu.
That could be
all the
backward
time
Sage
after that,
Jutsu.
so.
It could be Igas Jutsu. In limbo.
But things in limbo aren't backwards. They're just in a different world.
Nah, they're like inverted.
We see Madara
It could be
in
like
limbo.
Comic
He looks the
Sans
same.
font. No, it could be like Comic Sans font. Sage
It
Jutsu.
can't be like that because we saw it. It's not like that. It doesn't look that way.
Nah.
The problem with this is that both arguments being
Be
made
serious,
cannot be
bro.
proved.
It just doesn't.
Not
look
even
that way.
inductively, because there's no
Hashirama can detect them,
cases
which
of these
he
specific
can't.
parameters
He
that have
can.
been
No, which
established.
he can't.
That's the problem.
They just blitz him and body him.
Why would they blitz him?
Because they're faster. Because Madara's faster.
Then Hashirama since
Yeah.
when?
Since they fought and he was winning.
When was he winning?
Against Hashirama. He was like pushing him back and stuff. Edo. Also, Madara
Edo
has...
to Edo? No, he wasn't. Hashirama won that fight. No, but Hashirama won that fight. Hashirama won that fight.
No, later.
Deadass.
Yeah, later.
He pinned him down. He
Yeah,
pinned him down.
later.
He wasn't put... But there was no point when he was pushing him when he was in sage mode. And Hashirama won in base.
I'm dropping that. Hashirama did not win that in base.
Yes, he did. I swear to God, he won it in base.
He
I'll
was
show
in
you the
base
scan.
at the end, but nah. He had to
No,
use
he was in base during the middle of the fight. Like when the God tree was coming out, when Jubito was putting everybody on the God tree, he was in base weaving Madara. So serious.
Okay, I believe you. I mean, but like, all right. So look at it. Alive. Well, we'll just rule that out as Edo stuff. Alive, they're the same. They're like exactly the same. They fight to a stalemate.
Well,
Pretty
they both have the same Edo nerf, right? So if Hashirama is stronger than dual winning on Madara,
No, because you agree that Alive.
No. But hear what I'm saying though. If they have the same Edo nerf, right? And then Hashirama's beating dual winning on Madara in base, and then he gets
But he's
Sage
not
mode.
beating him. Madara was
He is
fighting him
beating
just
him.
fine, and then he beats him later.
Yeah, they're fighting against each other, so they're like
No,
relative.
but at the end of the fight, Hashirama has Sage mode active, which is how Madara
No, he
absorbs
doesn't. I
it.
swear to God.
No, that's how Madara
I
absorbs
swear to God. Look, swear, I'm not even joking with you. I'm not lying at all. I swear to God.
Please show me this. Please
Hashirama gets his Sage mode absorbed in base.
show me this, bro. There's no way.
Here. Check DM. You can put it on stream too.
The small details matter. I'll tell you that. Every
What
minuscule
the
detail.
fuck?
Yes, bro. It's because you know how Hashirama just has so much chakra. Literally, he had so little Senjutsu chakra left over
Okay,
that it was
Alyssa,
able to mix
get
him
the
out
fuck
of
out
the
of here. Don't influence the chat.
You ignore me in the chat.
Yeah, I know I'm ignoring you because I'm talking to Six. I'm not just gonna let you argue for him. Anyway, so alright. Yeah, this is mad weird, chat. I guess Hashirama fucking gets his like this is I'm just gonna I can't do a whistle noise, but I'm just calling this for a sec. Oh my god, no, wait, hold on. So Hashirama like just gets his Sage mode jacked while he's
Let's take a look.
in base.
I don't-
Look at this.
Yeah, it's just like he has such little Senjutsu chakra left because you know you have to balance the Senjutsu chakra with your massive chakra supply. So he just has such little left that Madara could absorb that little bit and actually enter Sage mode. Because realistically, the amount Hashirama should have should turn Madara into like a frog or whatever the fuck Hashirama gets it from.
That shit's weird, but Hashirama was using Sage mode at some point in the fight. He had to be because Hashirama used Sage mode while they were
He was.
alive. And yeah, exactly. So,
But
and
Hashirama also lived.
Let me say this.
Hashirama also
I've been
lived
trying to
after
say this
Madara
forever.
died.
I've been trying to say this forever. Let me say it. They fought in the Final Valley while alive. So it doesn't make sense then that like I feel there just
It
had to
does,
be some Edo
because-
fuckery going on.
because
they
Hashirama-
are the same.
Hashirama-
Nah, Madara doesn't have Rinnegan or Sage mode.
I got,
In the
but I got
Final
an explanation for this, right?
Yeah.
Madara died or he stopped training after that, but Hashirama didn't because he lived after that fight. So he just got stronger than Madara eventually.
Yeah, no, but then Kabuto just said Madara was
Speculation, right?
Then who?
himself in his prime, back better than ever.
Okay, well then that just means that then you just debunked your own argument.
No, I didn't.
Because if Madara is stronger as an Edo than he was back in the Final Valley, and now
No. As an Edo, he's stronger than he would be as an if like Final Valley Madara was brought back as an Edo.
That's not what Kabuto says. He says you're stronger than your prime.
Oh, well, then I guess the Edo boosts them. So Hashirama got a weird Edo
What doesn't boost
boost.
Hashirama?
Nah, it boosts
stated to be nerfed.
Hashirama, bro.
But Hashirama is stated to be nerfed.
Then I guess Madara is nerfed too, bro. Like,
But you just said Madara was ill.
bro, oh my god. Alright, I'll drop it. God damn it. This fucking Hashirama getting Sage absorbed in base threw me off so fucking
That is
bad.
kind of an inconsistency
Bro,
in some way.
I think Hashirama unironically wins, bro.
No, you don't.
I'm being so serious. Like he might unironically take that.
You do not unironically think that.
I'm being so serious.
You're not gonna change your mind after it? Cause I am giving it to you. I threw. It's 4-5-1 or 5-4-1 right now. I'm not even gonna throw
Yeah.
the poll up. Okay, I have War Arc Kakashi.
Orochimaru versus Kakashi.
Kakashi gets DMS on the War Arc.
Oh my god, no.
No, but Kakashi actually just Kamui's Orochimaru's head off.
You think Kakashi's stronger than Madara?
Alright, I'm putting the Saw up.
Bro. Chill out, bro. Don't put
Alright, Saw's up on the screen right now.
Let's hear these arguments.
It's Konoha Crush Orochimaru with the Edo Hokage.
Okay.
The Konoha Crush Edo Hokage,
Right.
who are ass.
But do you think Kakashi is stronger than Orochimaru? I'm guessing no, right? Like you don't want to say that.
In the War Arc?
I'm not Orochimaru. Madara, sorry.
Let's say I agreed with you. What would you say then?
He's not stronger than Madara?
Let's say I agree with you.
Okay, Orochimaru is.
Why?
As stated, Orochimaru is the most powerful and most evil of all village enemies.
Oh, that's just wrong.
It's stated.
It could mean present village enemies anyway.
It says all.
Yeah, but it could mean present.
It doesn't say that. It says all.
Yeah, but that's contradicted. By
All
the
and
fact-
present are different.
Isn't Madara stated to be the most powerful enemy? Never.
No, Orochimaru is.
No, Madara is stated to be the most powerful villain in the
Yeah,
series.
Six is playing with the semantics here. But again,
Nope.
he doesn't actually believe that, so.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Here, I'll get the actual translation for that. That's just a mistrans.
All right, give me the Japanese translation of this. Since we've established that,
Well, there could be a mistrans. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that everything's a mistrans.
People love using that argument. It's a
But
mistranslation.
here, this is the real translation to that.
so I was right. Ten Tails Obito was stronger than him.
Yes, you were right all that time ago.
Bet. Okay. So, Orochimaru is not stronger than Madara.
Why not?
Well, this also says he sacrificed countless lives for his own self-interest. That means, like, infinite, which is just not
It
possible.
doesn't mean infinite. It means too much to be counted.
Yeah, that's infinite.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't. It doesn't
All
mean
semantics,
Yeah,
guys.
you
All
can't
semantics.
Count to infinity. I could count to any other
Yeah, you
number.
can't count to infinity, but there could be numbers out there that you just can't count to within your lifetime.
Yeah, but Orochimaru's immortal.
Okay, so
And it's
so you just wait. So you just agreed Orochimaru's immortal? So
No,
Kakashi
immortal,
can't kill
no,
him?
no, no. He has.
You just
what-
you just
no,
agreed.
no. Orochimaru has a type of immortality. There are types of immortality. Orochimaru has the can't die from old age immortality. He can't. He doesn't have combat immortality where he wouldn't be
Right.
able to be killed by anything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I know. I'm trolling.
So Orochimaru would be able to count to it, right? So this
No,
is
it doesn't.
clearly
It doesn't say
no, this is an
Orochimaru.
exaggeration.
It doesn't say
It
Orochimaru.
means present village enemies.
But it doesn't say Orochimaru. and
Madara
you can't
wasn't
say
an
it means
enemy of the
present
Hidden Leaf
enemies.
Village.
Yes, he was. He
Prove it.
tried to blow it up
No, he didn't. He tried to kill Hashirama so he could become the Hokage.
and then blow it up.
No, he didn't try to blow it up.
Bro, threatening the Hokage is a direct act of war.
Not necessarily.
No, because he wasn't an enemy. He was an ally to the village.
No, Madara. No. Hashirama actually said Madara came back to the village and tried to destroy it. Hold on, let me go get it. Yeah. Here it is. But as if he wanted to destroy his previous dream, Madara came back to attack Konoha village. So he did want to attack the village.
No, it's talking about that guy who's in Sage Mode whose name is Konoha Village.
The other guy.
Yeah.
The one guy named Konoha village.
Kid named Finger type beat, bro. Okay, bro. So I'm going to argue. I'm going to put the onus on you to.
With Lending Tree, the lenders came to Linda.
The lenders came to Linda?
Lending Tree. You win.
Edge is so crispy, you'll call dibs on a corner slice. Dibs! Detroit style is back at Pizza Hut.
Prove that Orochimaru scales to Madara by feats, because that could just be talking about present tense, which I think is far more likely because Madara just outscales Orochimaru.
How does Madara outscare Orochimaru?
Madara is stronger than Itachi, who is stronger than Orochimaru.
Itachi genjutsu to Orochimaru. He didn't genjutsu Konoha crush Orochimaru. He genjutsu to Orochimaru like 13 years ago.
Alright, Orochimaru literally refused to go after Itachi because he thought Itachi was stronger than him.
Yeah, whenever he had no arms.
No, even before that. He went after Sasuke to get Sasuke to come after him when he was
Correct.
at full power.
So he had different goals at that point.
Yeah,
after
like
that,
getting Sasuke because he couldn't steal
no, it
Itachi's
wasn't just
body.
that. It wasn't just that. For one, he would have to find Itachi, right? It doesn't mean he knows where he lives.
Yeah.
But he wanted to get the wheel moving because he hates when things are just boring and peaceful. So he wanted to kill Hiruzen. That's why he didn't go after Itachi. That's all it could mean.
Wait, what? Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, though.
They're not mutually exclusive, but one goal is different
No,
than
but he
the
was
other one.
clearly
So I'm saying,
setting up
I'm
for
saying he
something that would
perceived
make
one goal.
that implies that, because it's like a direct explanation for why he didn't go after Itachi and why he went after Sasuke.
No,
instead, was that
there's
he was
an
scared.
explanation. There's an explanation why he didn't go after him now, which is when he didn't have any arms. But before that, he says that he has this goal, so he was trying to accomplish this.
No. That's not true. They're talking, and I also think again that it's implied.
It is true. I'll show you.
He also he goes after Sasuke because he wants to steal Sasuke's body because he can't steal Itachi.
Yeah, but that's a goal he can accomplish at the same time as going after Hiruzen, because Sasuke's in the village. But Itachi's just somewhere else in the world, and he wants to do this right now.
I don't know, Walt. You've been seeming sus lately. Master of Death? I don't know, man. This page might have a little hyperbole on it. Here, let me throw this up since we're talking about it so much so people can see what you're talking about.
Okay.
Alright. So, the most powerful and most evil of all village enemies.
Okay.
Who personally tried to overthrow Konoha. So the argument here is that Orochimaru is above Madara because he is the most powerful of all village enemies. Though this might not just mean Konoha. This could mean every enemy to every village ever, which could include like Kaguya.
What? Kaguya wasn't around whenever there was a ninja world.
Yeah, but it could just be, she could have just been, ruler of a village.
What?
Yeah.
Since when? When was there? There was no villages when Kaguya was established.
What
when
do
it
you
says
mean,
village, when it says village when it says village is clearly talking about Konoha because it says he's the most evil of all village enemies who personally tried to overthrow Konoha. So that's what it's talking about.
No, it's Kamo.
So?
It's a Kamo. Those two things are separate. The most powerful and most evil of all village enemies.
Just semantics here,
is
insane.
Self-contained part of that sentence. Kama, who personally tried to overthrow Konoha.
Okay, when it says village enemies, then it's probably talking about the villages that we know, like
I'm
fucking,
surprised
you
you didn't go for that and be like, okay, he's stronger than Kaguya. That supports my argument.
I don't want to say he's stronger than Kaguya.
I don't know, man. He kind of didn't even get past the fucking Guru statue, bro.
That wasn't Konoha Crush Orochimaru.
Yeah, he was even stronger.
Okay, let's see you prove that. Actually, what if Guru is just stronger than Madara?
Nah, it's implied, like, narratively, because he only has the 100 hands, not the 1,000 hands. That he's just not on that level.
What about it?
It's just a clear narrative implication.
Exactly.
A clear narrative implication.
You got
what if it's to say?
too?
What if it's to say that he used 100 hands because he thinks 1,000 is overrated and unneeded?
Yeah.
What if that's the narrative implication?
Yeah.
It's a very outlandish one.
And Orochimaru still couldn't get past it.
Okay, but we're arguing right now, or the current argument is that Guru could just be stronger than Madara.
The scan says Orochimaru is as dangerous as 3 kunai. Oh wait,
No.
yeah, danger rating 3 kunai. Hold on.
Yeah, that means max. So within the fan book, they give the different villains a different danger rating, and Orochimaru has the max one.
Yeah, but why are there 5 kunai?
I don't know.
I think this scan is just ass.
You can think what you want, you can't prove it.
Explain Master of Death.
He's Master Death. He literally can't die because he can keep switching bodies.
No, that would imply he has like death powers.
He has the ability to kill people. He has the ability to kill everybody. So he's the Master of Death.
No, oh my god. Orochimaru even implies that like fucking... Okay, so it's implied there that like Minato could have beaten Orochimaru, right?
It can be implied, but wrong.
No. Hiruzen was like, oh, if Minato were here, he would have beaten me. Or beaten you, right? And
I don't remember Hiruzen saying that, but if he does say it can be implied, but wrong.
Also, isn't Pain called like the strongest of the village's enemies at some point too?
No.
I gotta find that. I know a statement like that exists.
He's called
Even if
invincible.
he is,
right?
Orochimaru is dead at that time, so that could mean current as well.
No, Orochimaru's not dead. He doesn't die.
Orochimaru is dead.
Wait, you said current as well, so you agree this could mean current.
No, I'm saying
You
I
said
could
as
use
well,
ju-
you said as well, you said
No,
as well,
no,
you
I'm
said
saying
as well, you
I'm
said
saying
as
as
well,
well because I
you
was
said
still
as
manning
You
your
said as
argument.
well. You said as
Yeah,
well.
it was as well. I said as well because I was still manning your argument.
You folded.
I'm not folding. I'm telling you, it could be as well because I was still manning your argument.
Okay,
Not
so
that I
we
was actually
gotta,
agreeing.
I'll just say, who has won this part of the argument? Do you guys think Orochimaru is stronger than Madara? Based.
What you could simply do is bring up the commonalities, which are hyperboles in the data book, which will put this into question, right? Because what you could do is you analyze the data books, and then you look at the narrative being told, the feats accomplished, and the narrative implications being painted out by Kishimoto, and then you compare what has happened in the manga, right, to the statements that are being told, and then you can come up with the best rational deduction, right, or induction, if you have to do that as well. Now, for those that refuse to acknowledge narrative implication or rational induction, you would simply say that they're using an appeal to ignorance, right? And that would probably be one of the best arguments that you could counter when people are trying to make data book statements hyperliteral, right? Feats outweigh statements most of the time, right? Like Tamari having wind that blows away the world. Clearly that's a hyperbole, right? And here, they're discussing semantics. The most powerful and most evil of all village enemies. Most powerful, right? We have a guy that lost to Hiruzen, an old man Hiruzen that was rusty. Or damn near lost it. You could say technically stalemated, right? Technically stalemated this guy. And then you have Madara, who fought Prime Hashirama. Hashirama is considered the strongest Hokage, right? You could compare the feats here and then deduce which feat is more impressive, which weighs more, so to speak. And that will negate the semantics that Six is trying to establish here with this statement. That's the best you could do.
Solely on this argument or not?
Y'all can't cap and say Swag won that part of the argument. I got through every argument. You literally can't cap, bro.
Nah, he didn't. You got
I
through
had,
off the
I had,
argument. No,
I had an
I
explanation. I had an explanation for every single thing
You
Swag
did not
brought
have
up
an explanation
to
for the
interpret
fact
it
that
that Orochimaru won.
Nah, you did not have an explanation for the fact that it could be present tense, which is extremely likely.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. What's
Because
the explanation?
no,
It was
because
just,
hold on. You said extremely likely because Itachi is stronger than Orochimaru, and then I went over how
No,
you
I just
can't
gave an
prove he's
example. I
stronger than
didn't say that was the
Orochimaru.
whole reason.
Well, then what was your reasoning? You had no reasoning. Then that means you just dropped the argument.
Nah, you might have been right. It might have been the Itachi thing.
Yeah, so then you lost that.
Nah. Wait, fuck. I gotta put up the timer so people can see. Since I didn't have the timer up the whole time, I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds. Six, the rhetorical god. Here, I'll even give 6:30 more seconds to gain votes and close the
Bro,
39
this is so
to
clearly
61% gap.
This is so clearly a your stream win, bro. Oh my
The
god.
scan ain't outdated.
You-
Stop playing. LMAO Swag just says not, because that's all I need, bro. Nah, Orochimaru's not stronger than Madara.
I mean, both were using headcanon, though,
Not debating, bro. It's just saying no.
for the most
All
part.
right, so everyone agrees. So now here's the thing. I'm not going to say I won the whole argument because I haven't actually scaled Kakashi up, right? So that's just part one. So Orochimaru is not stronger than Madara. What is your next argument?
Alright, can you prove Kakashi got stronger throughout the series?
Like, what do you mean?
Can you prove Kakashi has gotten stronger throughout the series?
So
Because from
define
part one to War Arc, Kakashi still was getting blitzed by Haku, right? So he clearly hadn't gotten much stronger throughout the series.
No, he did. Haku might have just been like amped.
He was Edo nerfed.
Haku was also Haku was just holding back against Naruto and Sasuke.
That doesn't mean anything. I'm not even
Also,
talking
no,
about
no,
that.
okay, so that doesn't matter because Kakashi, at the very least, gains more chakra. He goes from being able to use.
Gaining more chakra doesn't mean you're stronger unless you
Yes,
get a higher
it
output. But we're saying no,
does.
but it actually
Yes,
doesn't
it
unless you. It doesn't matter unless you get a higher output.
But he does get a higher output. Also, he gets better at
Prove that.
Kamui.
So doesn't mean you get stronger.
I would say if you're better at using Kamui, then you get stronger.
You can say that, but you can't prove it. We're talking about stat-wise here, clearly, right? But because I'm saying that he got blitzed by Haku in both scenarios, he clearly didn't get much stronger.
All right, so hold on. All right. So I gotta find literally anything of Kakashi and Guy together, and then I got it. Like before the war arc.
Okay.
That's all I need. Wait, no, don't his data book stats go up? That's all you need.
His data book stats go up by like 0.5, and since it's 5 out of 5, that means.
He still got stronger.
No. Hold on. Listen. Listen. I'm about to make an argument for it.
Yeah.
It goes up by 0.5, right? That's how the data books go up. They calculate 0.5 differences.
Yeah.
So if Kakashi's shit between 0 to 5, he went up by 0.5 in whatever area, that only means he got 10% better in whatever area.
It is a 1.5 total gain between the first, second, and third. His intelligence.
In what area?
His intelligence goes up in 1. His speed goes up by 0.5 in 1. And his
Okay, so he got
shooting
10%
goes up.
faster. That's the part that matters, because
It doesn't.
speed.
No, that doesn't necessarily have to be a 10% difference.
Bro, it's 0 to 5, and they calculate
but
0.5
it could
differences.
be like logarithmic or exponential. Like you don't know.
Okay, if we don't know, then you can't say what type of increase it was.
No, I'm not saying.
Actually,
no,
hold on.
I'm not
I'll make the
claiming it
probable.
was
Okay, that's
any
cool. I'll make the probable argument that it's percentage based because he gets blitzed by Haku in both scenarios. So if he got exponentially faster, he should be blitzing Haku.
Haku just being amped by Kabuto.
He's not being amped. He's being nerfed. He's Edo nerfed.
Yeah, but Kabuto just amping him.
Look, how is Kabuto amping him? Prove that. Prove Kabuto can amp his Edos.
Hey, bro.
That's
You know what I'm
complete
saying?
headcanon, bro. You just made that up.
You know what I'm saying?
You just made that up. That he can
all right,
amp.
so now that we
do
agree
that,
that
bro.
Kabuto's amping Haku.
No, we don't agree.
You could simply say that Haku, during the line of waves, was mentally nerfed because he established a relationship with Naruto previous to the fight that they had. Right, he was nerfed the entire time. Even in the mirrors, he was already having doubts. Right, and the only time he really got an amp was when he got in the way of the Chidori that Kakashi tried to use against Zabuza. Right, he was able to get there in time, even with Kakashi going with the speed amp that the Chidori gives. Furthermore, when Haku and Zabuza fought Kakashi, you could argue, had some sort of feelings for them. There could possibly be a mental nerf there because he certainly wasn't bloodlusted. And Haku had no emotion at that point, so he was at his optimal when he was facing Kakashi. Hence, there was some sort of amplification despite the fact that Haku wasn't Edo. Right? There was no mental nerf there. His emotions were removed by Kabuto, and it was simply a machine doing Kabuto's bidding. Hence, Kakashi fought a stronger Haku. It's very possible, despite being an Edo, right? The mental nerf makes up for the gap between Edo and Alive. There's clearly a mental nerf in Haku when he faced Naruto and Sasuke. Simple as that. And if you want to prove that Kakashi got stronger, you can simply say that he got MS, right? And MS clearly gives you a boost in stats, which is what 6 was asking for in the first place. Part 1, he didn't have MS. Shippuden, he barely got his MS and was barely able to use it. If you look at the feats empirically, it's clear that he masters his MS more and more as the storyline progresses, implying he is improving as far as using his Sharingan is concerned. And also, the fact that he's able to use it more optimally, you can make a rational deduction that it's improving his stats as well. Right? Against Deidara and Shippuden, he was barely able to use one Kamui. He was bedridden. By the time we hit War Arc, he's spamming Kamui like it's nothing. And you could even argue his speed has increased because he's reacted to version 2 Jinchurikis as well. Right, so there's definitely arguments for Kakashi here. Let's continue on.
And besides, Kakashi had to have that happen a second time to set up Izanami anyway.
Izanami? What?
Yeah. You know, Kabuto had to have that shit. Like, Itachi had to trap him in the 2 sword things
Oh
so
my
that
God.
he could do Izanami.
Anyway, bro, give a real argument.
Bro, you were saying Kakashi does not increase in strength at all, bro.
Oh, you said I said he got 10% faster.
Oh, across all of Naruto. I know you don't think that. But, alright. So, you know what? You got it. This Haku shit is mad funny. I'm a fool. I'm really sorry in advance that I just grabbed the muffin. I'm about to be
Guy versus Itachi. This should be interesting.
Muffin amped, okay.
Okay, so War Arc 7th Gate Guy versus Itachi.
Right. What about
Give your
it?
opening argument.
Well, we know Guy can't look at Itachi's hands or anything. He has to look at his feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So he can't see Itachi weaving any signs.
In his peripheral, he can.
He can't. He said you have to determine all their moves from their feet, so you can't see the signs.
Nah, he can see the shadows.
He might be able to see the shadows, but he's looking at their feet because that's what he says.
Okay.
Okay. Can't see Itachi weaving any signs. And Guy is relative to Kakashi. Itachi is stronger than Kakashi.
Guy bodied Madara Susanoo.
What about it?
Don't do this.
Yeah, bro, it's literally just an AOE thing, bro. Like the
Don't do
Hirodora
this.
picked
Don't.
up the
I
Susanoo.
thought you were
That's
about
all
to
it
go
is.
the other direction. I thought you were about to be like, okay, why is Madara stronger than Itachi? And I was gonna be like, oh my god, bro.
No, I mean it's not like he bodied a full power Susanoo at all, right? He didn't even body the armor version. He didn't even really body it. He just moved
Like,
it.
it got blasted the fuck away, bro.
He moved it. Yeah, he just lifted
Yeah.
it away. That's cool. What about it?
More than Naruto's Odama Rasengan did.
Yeah, what, base Naruto? Who cares?
Hey, bro. This is a pretty fucking strong base Naruto.
He's not stronger than Itachi. He's not even stronger than Kakashi.
Whoa. Hold
It
on.
was also a clone.
War Naruto in base, like, tanked the Ten Tails Cataclysm.
He did that in KCM.
Nah,
He emerged in base.
He's in base after. He
Yeah, that
deactivated
just means
it
it knocked the
mid-explosion.
KCM off of him. And then during it, he implies that he was amped by all the Biju.
Nah, he deactivated mid
Yeah,
Cataclysm.
okay. On a troll, but he actually didn't.
I know. Is what I would say.
Oh my god.
No, guy just shoots the Hirudora at Itachi, and it fucking blows up his Susanoo and eats the Yatamir.
But it doesn't have any AP feats. The Yatamir would actually just block it. By the way, the Yatamir can block anything.
No. The way the Yatamir is described is it changes its chakra form or chakra.
It doesn't
nature.
say chakra form or anything like that. It
No,
says
it
it
says
changes its
changes-
properties.
Yeah, like chakra nature. and
Yeah,
stuff.
it changes its progressy. No, not chakra natures. It's not even a physical thing. Chakra's physical, but it says that it changes its properties in accordance to anything it collides with. and just
Chakra is
makes it.
physical and spiritual.
No, chakra has a physical and spiritual part to make chakra, but
Yeah.
it's not just spiritual. There's no spiritual chakra. If there's chakra,
No,
there's
I
a
know,
physical
but
part.
it can interact with physical and spiritual shit.
Says what?
Dan turning into a spirit. Edo Tensei
So?
summoning spirits.
Edo Tensei summons the soul onto an already existing body. That's a
It's a direct interaction with
double
a
thing.
spirit, though.
it's both though.
Yeah, exactly. So Hirudora would be able to interact with like the spirit.
That no way, but Hirodora is not chakra.
Exactly. So the Yatamir would
So it's
block it.
just physical.
Yeah, and the Yatamir wouldn't be able to block it. It would pass
It
through
would,
it.
because it
Nah,
can change its
have you ever
properties.
tried to punch a ghost? Hand goes through it. Stupid.
That doesn't. Anyway, bro,
Nah, bro,
that doesn't
Chad,
matter.
can y'all jump 6 because he thinks that you'd be able to like punch Casper and beat him up?
But anyway, that doesn't really matter. Like,
I think that the fact that I am arguing with somebody who thinks that you could beat Casper in a straight up fight.
I didn't say anything about Casper.
Yeah,
I don't know
you
how
did.
Casper,
You were like, bro,
I don't know how
Casper
Casper works, but like legitimately, how
going on
did the
here?
Hirodora bypass the Yotamir?
Well, I just think, okay, so hold on. I need to see the fucking, like, unironically, I need to see the Hirudora, or the Yotamir databook statement again.
Yeah, I'll find it. Here.
Again, when it comes to ambiguous topics, semantics matter greatly.
Here's
right?
one.
Because that gives you the best
A
odds of
mirror
winning.
that can deflect anything.
Yeah.
That says it has no physical form, but here's another scan that just reiterates it has no physical form.
Yeah, one sec. I'm
There's
trying to
another
find, I
scan.
know I read that shit about the chakra natures. Somewhere.
It's just a huge misinterpretation. I don't know why people think that. But there's another scan saying it can prevent any ninjutsu.
Yeah.
Where is it? Here. Change every one of its properties in accordance to what it's colliding with. And it can neg everything. So there's 4 scans saying it can completely prevent anything.
Guy would just run around until Itachi goes blind.
If it can, what? Prove guy can last that long in the 6th or 7th gate. Even when Itachi goes blind, he can still feel things out. That's what he does with Orochimaru.
Yeah, but he would run out of Susanoo.
No, he doesn't. He's blind when he's fighting Orochimaru. Deadass.
Yeah, I know. No, he's not blind. He still has his Mangekyo, but
No, he's blind. I'll show you.
then he would just die from exhaustion.
He doesn't even die from exhaustion. Itachi's stamina's
Also, doesn't
unironically just super
Orochimaru
overrated-
shake the
underrated.
Susanoo after ramming into the Yotamir?
No.
Yeah, he does. Maybe that's in Storm 2.
Here, look. That's when he rams into the Yotamir. Susano's perfectly fine.
Yeah, that shit actually just bounces off. Itachi's
Look.
one tough dude.
But yeah, like, so serious. Itachi's just that guy, bro.
I mean, so here's my thing. Itachi could not react to lightning speed Kirin. Or barely
did react to
but
it.
He did
barely
react, but-
did. And Guy is many, many times faster than lightning time.
Well, there's actually, like, multiple data book scans that say Kirin
Nah,
is light
no.
speed.
Nah.
I'm being so serious.
Nah,
Like, there's unironically multiple things to support Kirin being the speed of light.
Really? I wish they would show those scans.
Yeah, all attacks, whether from a material or astral body ninjutsu or physical, lose their meaning.
Insane, right?
The fucking Yotamir sucks. Yeah, you got it, bro. Okay. Yeah, you
Oh,
start.
this one.
So,
Oh,
why
shit.
Nagato wins. Let's see.
I actually believe Itachi would be 7th gate guy too, by the way. So.
Okay. Nagato got 3v1'd in their initial encounter.
Banger.
And that's pretty much the only reason why he lost.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a banger. You know, you might be onto something, my man. I forgot we're not doing the 30-second timer, so we can just keep... Yeah, so what other arguments you got for Nagato?
I'll start with that one. You can get past that one. I'll introduce another one.
Yeah, Naruto and B were of no consequence to that fight. Like, Nagato almost...
They helped with Chubaku
like,
Tensei.
Huh?
They also they helped with Chubaku Tensei, and they kept 3 of Nagato's arms occupied and his attention occupied while Itachi sideswiped.
Yeah, but they didn't really need to keep his attention occupied because he had the extra eyes. Like, the fact that Itachi was able to blitz those eyes and then blitz Nagato before he realized what was
Well,
going
he
on.
cut the eyes off before he hit Nagato, so.
Yeah, but the fact that he was even able to do that, you know... Like,
But just
with
because you
Nagato's
have the extra
laser
eyes,
cannon-
like the eyes are obviously there, right? Like he can see through them. He has the extra eyes. That doesn't mean he's
Yeah, but he
focused
still
on them,
knew
right?
that, like,
his
Itachi
two
was
his
coming
two
his way.
ultimate goals are right in front of him. He doesn't know Itachi's coming his way. That's the point of cutting off the thing and using blind spots.
So, the thing is, right, Naruto and B, before the Chibaku Tensei, were of no consequence. We can agree on that.
Yeah, they're a consequence in a conventional sense. Not they might not have been in a fighting sense, but
Yeah.
since they were there occupying Nagato, you know.
Oh, East Blue Luffy versus East Blue Zoro is what Cocoa Puffs wants instead, I believe, by the way. So, okay.
Okay.
But, see, though, like, Itachi can just Totsuka Blade Nagato from the Chibaku Tensei, so it doesn't matter.
How long is the Tosca blade? Prove will reach that far.
I don't know. Prove it wouldn't reach that far.
No, you prove it would. What that? You just made the claim. Prove it will reach that far. And
Well,
hit
Itachi's
Nagato.
not that high off the ground. You seem to
Prove
figure
that.
out how
That was
Chibaku
completely
Tensei
circular.
was working pretty quickly.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he can counter it himself.
What do you mean? Why not?
Because he figures out the counter and then he's like, okay, well, we all need to hit it as hard as we can.
Yeah, but it's like the narrative argument. It's being narratively implied, especially if you reference Itachi's speech afterwards. That like, bro, I'm gonna get clipped so
exactly,
hard on
bro.
this
The
shit.
the speech is
I'm gonna get clipped so
afterwards.
hard on this, and people are gonna be like, "See, Swags Uchiha biased. Swags Uchiha."
But actually, we like think the opposite side.
Yeah,
You just
no.
shouldn't have spun, bro.
No, I know, cause I'm actually Team Nagato on this, and Six is actually Team Itachi. No, but the narrative argument is that so Itachi immediately tells Naruto that he can't do everything by himself.
That's afterward. That's after a different
Yeah, so
scenario.
he's like setting up for that though. Like
No, but
after
it's
everything.
after a different scenario that he says that. It's when Naruto actually says that he wants to do everything himself.
Yeah, but
Beforehand,
no,
it's just
a
Itachi.
callback. It's a
Beforehand, what Itachi's trying to teach Naruto is that you have to be calm and analyze, and that every jutsu has a weakness.
Yeah.
Then after that, he teaches him about the teamwork thing. So that's not really a good argument.
Also, so what you were just saying in Itachi versus Kakashi, Itachi would just Yada mirror Chibaku Tensei.
Don't know if it could do that because
It's a
the
ninjutsu.
Yadamir, it is a ninjutsu, but the core of the ninjutsu is that little black hole. So if the Yadamir can't get to that black hole because it's covered by a rock or whatever, then you can't say
Nah,
he
it
would
would
neg
just
it.
nullify the gravitation.
You don't know that. The gravitation is born from the ninjutsu, but the gravitation is not
Also-
chakra based.
Itachi just straight up like blitzes Nagato too, so I don't even think he gets time.
Yeah, I know. You went over that earlier, and I said Nagato was distracted by Naruto and B.
1 second. Let me pull up the chapter. I obviously
551.
can't show the whole chapter on stream, but
You can.
nah, no way.
Yeah,
way I
you,
can
you
just-
can't show new chapters. So like, you know how Viz lets the last 3 chapters of Boruto be free,
Oh yeah.
like whatever they are. Yeah, you can't show those, but you can show the other shit.
I don't know, bro. I feel like there are stronger arguments for Itachi, but they're just not. They're just not coming to me for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I should put the poll up now.
Maybe it's because you haven't been, taking his side for 3 years in a row.
I don't know. You might be spitting about Nagato. Maybe he just like absorbed the Susanoo.
So an argument for Itachi would be, right? Six says, well, Nagato wasn't paying attention when he got sideswiped. Well, he was able to react to Killer Bee without even looking at him, right? He was able to react in time, and he caught him with one of his arms. So he was already preoccupied with Naruto, tearing his soul out, obviously focusing on that. Killer Bee came in and he was able to react to him. But when Itachi intervened, he failed to react to him, right? So a counter to Six would be like, why was he not paying attention then, right? And if I'm not mistaken at this point, I believe Itachi already attacked his other eyes, right? If I'm not mistaken. If I am, please let me know. I think he attacked his eyes already, so there was already a threat that was established, if I'm not mistaken. So either way, whether that's the case or not, because I'm not looking at the manga directly right now as we speak, Nagato was able to react to something else previously to Itachi, but all of a sudden he wasn't able to react to Itachi. I think that is an inconsistency that can be pointed out by Swag. Furthermore, his argument about teamwork is a good argument, and Six tried to brush it to the side because him working with Naruto and Killer Bee to deal with Chibaku Tensei is him kind of practicing what he preaches, right? Just because he got help to destroy it doesn't necessarily mean he can't destroy it, right? It doesn't necessarily definitively prove that he can't destroy it by himself. He's just, like he said, a guy that acknowledges teamwork, and teamwork giving the best odds of success. So he said, hey, the best chance we have of destroying this thing is working together. That doesn't necessarily mean that he can't destroy it on his own if he had to, right? Because what we can say is his speed is superior, more than likely. He was able to sideswap Nagato, and then he was able to successfully seal him away before Nagato could react, right? So those are two arguments that imply Itachi's superiority. And the very nature of the fight itself, you could argue, was a portrait in canvas that Kishimoto wanted to paint intentionally to suggest Itachi's caliber as a shinobi, right? He was the one that saved Killer Bee and Naruto. They didn't do much except aid in destroying the Chibaku Tensei. So that's what you could say, right? So there are arguments for Itachi when you use rational deduction and induction, and I think Swag just isn't coming up with those right now as we speak. It's easier said than done when you're on the spot, right? So let's continue on.
Let me see. Nah, bro, Itachi, like, fucking... Okay, no, so... For my argument, Itachi blitzes the fucking, like, chameleon, like, in the middle of, like, moving to Nagato. It's, like, so fast. Like, he's, like, mid-movement.
You don't know that.
It is. It's all on one page. It's being conveyed as happening extremely quickly.
Yeah, it does happen extremely quick. They're all extremely quick, but that doesn't mean it happened at the same time. And if he did destroy the chameleon's eyes while moving towards Nagato, it just makes defeat worse.
Also,
because then there's a shorter amount of time for Nagato to react to the summoning's eyes being cut off. But even then, let's say Nagato did react. What would you want him to do in that situation? He's crippled and he's holding Naruto and Bee, so there's extra weight on him.
Yeah, but he has extra arm. He could Shinra Tensei there. He just got blitzed. He couldn't even Shinra Tensei.
And he Shinra Tensei through things that aren't his arm?
No, I mean, yeah,
both of his arms
it's
are being
omnidirectional.
occupied. It's omnidirectional Shinra Tensei?
Yeah. Not
Well, if he did
Chibaku
that, he
Tensei,
would
Shinra
push away both Naruto and Bee. And then even then, at the same time, he was already using three
Couldn't
other
he make
Rinnegan
it like
abilities.
around them though, so it doesn't? Because he
I
didn't
don't
like
really know.
fucking kill like all the paths.
But aside from
Exactly.
that, he was already using three Rinnegan abilities, so that might be his limit, and he just
Yeah,
can't
but
use
that's
four at the same
conjecture.
time. It's conjecture, but it's something you can't prove. Because you're saying he
Don't
could've
Edos
used
don't
Shinra Tensei.
Edos don't
No,
have
like,
an
he-
issue with
no, 'cause he
stamina,
uses Chibaku
chakra
Tensei
usage.
with all of those Rinnegan
So-
abilities active.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he still has the Asura.
No, he doesn't,
path
because
active.
he stops you doing the soul pull, so that's one that went away.
No, actually, you're gonna have to retract your whole argument here because I found a minor error with what you said. He actually was using 4: Soul Pool, Animal, King of Hell, and Asura. So that's
Okay.
4 at once. And you
Again, I believe stamina issues are negated when you're in Edo anyway.
So?
You kind of.
So what? So then you can't. So then you can't prove he could use 5 at once.
Typo. Goofy,
So then you
bruh.
can't-
made
you
a
can't prove he
typo,
could use
chat.
5
Get
at
him,
once.
Get him, chat. He made a typo, bro.
Anyway, Chad, I'm sure we all know why that typo doesn't matter.
Yeah, prove that he could use 5 paths at once.
Mm-hmm.
Naruto, I'm pretty sure, says he can use all of them at once.
Okay, show me.
Let me see. I'm also pretty sure.
All Naruto says is
that
that
he
all of
has
his
all of them
abilities
in
are
one body.
amped.
Yeah, I know. I was
Yeah.
trying to do some weasel carbohydrate stuff there. But I mean, no, I think that, I mean, the fact that he's able to use 4 at once, like, surely he'd just be able to use Shinra Tensei. I feel like there's more evidence there than not. So the fact that he didn't.
How is there
means
more
he got
evidence
body.
there than not? You can't just say I feel like and then on. How is it?
Well, I mean,
I
he's
feel
using
like there
all
isn't.
those other at the same time, so why not? Why didn't he just stop using Soul Pull and then use Shinra Tensei? He could do that
Well, he didn't know Itachi was coming
because he got blitzed.
because the summonings were coming.
I don't know, bro. The Susanoo,
Like,
the
on
Susanoo
top-
is
on top
big.
of
It would be
that-
like, "Wah!"
On top
Just
of that,
barreling
well,
across the
Itachi should be moving faster than sound anyway. But on top of that,
Yeah, no, but they can still hear
he
shit
was
even
already
while
focused
moving
on B
faster
and
than sound.
Naruto and B and win.
No, they like hear people coming. Like, I know there's an example of this, but I don't. Cause like the fucking sound effects in the manga also like follow them too,
So
and they're also like talking
Obviously,
while
sound
fighting and
occurs.
moving.
so
What, you saying that they're like they have like sound amped speech, but not like sound amped movement?
no, well, I mean, yeah, you could say that, but that's not the argument I'm making. Just because sound occurs doesn't mean they're moving slower than it. But if Itachi's moving towards Nagato, unless it's from really far away where the sound could actually be heard, he should be moving faster than sound, and the sound doesn't matter.
Let me see something.
But then, like, aside from that, anyway, like I said, Nagato has extra weight on him with Naruto and B, as well as the fact that he has all the paths being used, or whatever. How many? What, 4? He's got all those paths being used, and then he's got his 2 ultimate goals in front of him because of Kabuto, right? He wants to get Naruto and B. So I'd imagine he'd be hyper focused on getting these niggas.
Yeah, but then he just
into him.
grabs them. So I don't know. I think he would just cut his losses and Shinra Tensei them.
What do you mean he just grabs them?
Like Itachi just grabs them out of Nagato's hands.
Well, he cuts his hand off. Yeah.
Yeah,
He cuts
so
his
at that
arms off and
point,
then grabs them.
Nagato's getting
at that
blitzed.
point, Nagato had already gotten hit. But you're missing the argument. Right? So I'm saying when Itachi came in and actually hit Nagato, he was hyper focusing on B and
But isn't
Naruto. He was trying to get
hitting
them out.
Nagato from the front
And then-
anyway?
Yeah, he comes from the side.
Yeah, so Nagato should have been able to see it.
Just because he can see doesn't mean he can get out the way. Because like I said earlier,
Yeah, because
He can't react.
he's got extra weight on him. No, that doesn't mean that. He's got extra weight on him with Naruto and B.
So
and he's
no,
already
okay, but
using
you
those
said
pads.
that he could see. So you said he couldn't see earlier, like as a rebuttal to the Shinra Tensei claim. That he
Didn't see
cut
as a
Shinra
rebuttal to
Tensei.
the. What about no? Okay, when
That
I
he
say
got
can't
stopped
see in
doing
that
Soul
context,
Steel and
when I
Shinra
say
Tensei.
can't see in that context, I'm talking about the fact that he's focusing on Naruto and B.
Wait, like, nah, but like I don't know.
What?
Hold on a sec. No, he starts looking up at Itachi.
No,
I
he
don't think
doesn't.
He's focusing on Naruto and B at all.
He literally doesn't
And he
start looking
he
up at
literally
Itachi.
like looks away from Naruto to grab B anyway, so it doesn't seem to
No,
be
he
a
d-
concern for him. Yeah, he looks away. Look, I'll
No, he
send you the
doesn't.
scan right here.
No, the whatchamacall.
No, but
the
he also
summonings
starts
could be-
looking away to grab.
He literally doesn't. He just sprouts out arms to get him.
No, he turns his head.
He doesn't. His head's literally not turned.
It is, bro.
Bro, literally before this scan you just sent.
This is what is pretty definitive. He was coming from the front side, right, to swipe Nagato. And yeah, he was focusing on Naruto and Killer B, but again, he was already focusing on Naruto and automatically reacted to Killer B when Killer B tried to save Naruto. Now, even if it was the case where his reaction time and his ability to move was hampered due to the fact that he's carrying these two guys, he could use Shinra Tensei, which he just simply has to summon himself. Right? And despite the weight he has in his hands currently, his reaction times would have to be adequate to react to Itachi before he gets sideswiped by Itachi. Right? So if he had the adequate reaction times to react, then he simply could have used Shinra Tensei and pushed Itachi away and negate his attempt to save Naruto and Killer B. So that's the most rational deduction that could be made. 6 is trying to obviously brush past that for the sake of this debate. But yeah, again, this is not what they actually believe anyways. I'm just analyzing the arguments once again.
I know the
It
thing.
shows the
Look,
two
it
summons
shows
looking
the
at
eye looking up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nagato not turning, but then Nagato turns to look at B, and then
He
he
doesn't
also
turn.
turns to.
Bro, Swag, literally in the scan, his head is still facing forward.
He's also looking over to the side at B when he makes the laser cannon.
Okay. So what? B's still at that point.
But he's. This is stupid, bro. Like, he's literally looking away from Naruto, so he'd be able to look away from Naruto and B at Itachi when Itachi comes in with his.
And he's looking away from Naruto,
16-wheeler
but he's
truck
looking at
Susanoo.
another one of his targets. Itachi hasn't even been around at this point. And then, like
Yeah,
I
and then
said,
Itachi
he
comes in and
obviously
blitzes him.
he cut off the summoning things, and then like you're ignoring this part of the argument that Nagato has extra weight on him that's not normally there. So like even if he does react to Itachi, he's still got extra things hindering
No, but
his
the
movement.
extra weight doesn't matter for him activating Shinra Tensei, which he could do.
But the Shinra Tensei thing you can't prove because you can't prove he can activate 5 abilities at the same time.
No, but he just stopped using the soul power and use Shinra Tensei instead.
Prove that.
Though he could, right? Because he
Prove
can
that.
use 4 abilities at once, so he could just turn off the human path and turn on the diva path and use Shinra Tensei.
That's still extra time because he has to turn off one
Yeah,
ability. to
but it's
activate the
extra
other.
time that he's obviously not.
But at
he's
what
getting
point? At
blitzed,
what
he's
point would he
getting blitzed.
realize? At what point would he realize Itachi's coming to do that?
Yeah, but okay, so let's say Itachi does the same shit Naruto and B did, but with shadow clones, right? Which we know Itachi can make. Okay,
Same
and
shit.
he,
Well,
and
well,
he-
Nagato isn't interested in Itachi the same way he is being
Nah,
Naruto.
but let's say he uses the shadow clones as a diversion, cuts off the vision of the fucking animal summon, and then just stabs Nagato, right? Like that would
Oh,
work.
why would I? Why would I just let you say that?
Well, because
For
it
one,
seems like that's what would happen.
clones are weaker than the original person, right? And Naruto and B weren't able to do that. So if you say you switch him in those positions, not only would Nagato not act the same because he doesn't care as much for Itachi as he does being Naruto, you can't prove the clones would go with that round of attack.
No, they don't need to go with that round of attack specifically to act as a diversion so the real Itachi can Totsuka Blade Nagato.
When does Itachi use shadow clones in battle for a diversion?
Against Kakashi, he explicitly actually does one for a diversion.
The exploding one?
No, the one that pops up behind Kakashi.
That's
then
the
there's
real
one-
Itachi. The exploding one was the diversion there.
No, it's like there's a water clone like in front of him, and then it like pops
That's
up behind him.
Kakashi's water clone.
Oh, okay.
Itachi only makes one clone. That's the explosion thing.
Yeah, so I guess he could use an exploding clone as a diversion.
Well, that's not gonna do anything to Nagato. He's at a Tensei.
Yeah, I know. But the Totsuka Blade that he follows
Why
up
can't he
with-
just blow it away with Shinra Tensei?
Why didn't he just blow Itachi away with Shinra Tensei?
Because he was focused on being Naruto. You
It's
can't
not a good
ignore
argument.
that part.
Yeah,
You
so
can't
he'd be
ignore that
focused on
part.
blowing away the clone, and then he'd get punched by the Totsuka Blade, which Shinra Tensei wouldn't repel.
Prove that.
Well, I don't have to prove that that's exactly what would happen. I'm just saying that that's likely.
How is it likely?
Because if Nagato gets overwhelmed by Naruto, B, and Itachi. Okay, well, first, in order to prove this, we have to prove that Naruto and B were of less consequence than Itachi. I'm pretty sure we agreed on that at least, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because, like, they even say, thanks, Itachi, you saved us. So,
Right.
Itachi's clones would be, give or take, of an equal or greater threat level than Naruto and B.
You can't prove that.
Clones don't, like, scale directly to themselves, but I think that you can reason it. Obviously, you can't prove it, but you can reason it. Because Naruto and B were nothing.
Like, what's the reasoning that his clones would be of equal consequence to Naruto and B?
That Itachi himself is way stronger than Naruto and B. Naruto and B can't
Way
do
st-
anything.
okay. What do you mean by way stronger?
Naruto and B can't do anything, and Itachi comes in, blitzes Nagato, and then stabs him with the
Okay. Well,
Totsuka Blade.
now your argument is completely circular, because that's what we're arguing over right now. If that would matter, as a feat. Like, I agree, Itachi's stronger than them. But then you went over, we're trying to prove right now if that's actually a feat for Itachi, saying he's that much stronger than those two.
I guess I really don't feel like going into like all of the fucking out of this fight scaling. I'm trying to keep the scaling internal for this fight because then it'll take fucking forever.
I mean, the out of this fight stuff isn't too important. I don't mind it because it's not going to be too long. It'll probably be like an extra 5 minutes.
You know,
It's up to you though.
We've been going for a while. I think this has been like 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go.
It's good debate. I think it went back and forth. It's hard to tell who won. I lean towards Itachi, like personally, on who would win. I think 6 does as well too.
I think this was actually pretty good. Either way, it's a dub for me though. Well, somebody said these chips finna piss me the fuck off. My bad, bro. I'm hungry. That's crazy. Nagato's smacking Itachi, dumbass. Sure. I got the heroes.
So what's this?
I'll give you 30 seconds to start. Okay,
Bet.
go.
Madara, obviously he's Edo, needs to be sealed. He also has 6 pass power because of a Rinnegan. So he can soul steal everyone in the alliance. We already seen Madara take out 1/4 or 1/5 of the alliance with the meteor. So all of them together, he could just do it again. And then that only leaves the strong people left versus the whole Edo army.
Okay, your time is up. All right, now I'm gonna go. Okay. So reanimated Itachi is on their team. So first of all, Guy opens the 8th gate and just blitzes and kills all of them, and he can't seal Madara while Madara is regenerating. Itachi stabs him with the Totsuka blade and seals him, and Naruto just covers them all with shadow clones, and Kakashi spams Kamui, and Sasuke covers them with the Susanoo, and Naruto and Sasuke use their Susanoo Sage mode thing and just blow Madara and Obito up and Totsuka blade again. Okay, I'm out of time. All right, y'all.
Alright, Swag didn't address what happened to Kabuto, so.
I did. I said all of them multiple times.
Kabuto ain't all of them.
What? What? Bro.
So let me scroll down and see the timestamps, folks. What was that exactly? I'm not sure what the exact topic is. It's just random 30-second debates.
Let's go ahead and start with 30 seconds.
So these are random debates.
This is a massacre, bro. You are getting homicided right now.
Who won that one? I mean, they were short. I try to keep track of what they said.
I think
kind
I
of
was
lean towards
kinda confident,
Swag.
you know.
I lean towards Swag slightly.
Yeah.
Guy having the 8th gate is a massive advantage.
Yeah, I lean towards Swag on this one.
Okay, so I got that one. So it's 8-10-1. All right, next up. Final Form Madara and Boruto Momoshiki consensus. Okay, let's not debate that one and just tell this guy who donated $5 that it's Momoshiki.
Yeah.
He's stated to be like stronger than Kaguya, and even though it's a little contentious, you know, he's definitely stronger than Madara.
Correct.
Okay, I don't know what AED is, but it is 100, and it's orange square. So Final Valley Madara versus Edo Akatsuki. What? Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. I've never. Okay, this is.
I'm fine with either side.
Yeah, same here, honestly.
Let's see who gets who.
Okay, I have the Edo Akatsuki.
All right.
Do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Wait, who do I have?
Madara.
Oh, Final Valley Madara. Nah, Nine Tails comes out. Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
okay.
Madara has no ceiling jutsu.
You already started?
Um,
Oh shit.
no, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
You got 19 seconds.
All right, Madara would sit there and just keep blowing up the Akatsuki over and over and over and over and over again. Just forever. He would just sit there forever because the Nine Tails could keep amassing chakra, keep blowing up the Edo Akatsuki, so they could never attack.
All
so it would
right. You
just
are
be
out of
infinitely.
time. You are out of time. Okay. So,
Jesus, he lost that
Edo
one.
Nagato, I imagine, is part of the Edo Akatsuki, right? Because you can't have, like, Edo Six Paths of Pain. So Nagato is just going to stand there and absorb all of the Nine Tails Biju blasts, okay? And then, like, Datara is just going to keep spamming C0 until eventually Madara dies and Sasori can, like, poison him and maybe, like, control the Nine Tails as a puppet. And Kisame can steal all his chakra, and Conan can 600 billion paper bombs. Also, Totsuka Blade from Itachi.
Sheesh. Yeah, that's why I won that
Conan's
one.
not in the Edo Akatsuki.
No, it's the whole Edo Akatsuki, I'm pretty sure.
There is no whole Edo Akatsuki. There's only 5 of them.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the whole Edo Akatsuki.
Yeah, that was swag. I mean, Six didn't
Conan was
have an
never in
argument.
Edo.
Kana, was it Edo, like, full Akatsuki or not?
In the actual
Swagkage
War?
Vsauce Amp X Muffin Amp versus 6 Rhetorical God State. Kisame can't be brought back. Alright, look. Swag 6. They also can't be sealed, like you said. Let me go ahead and start the timer. Bro, this waveform shit is so gas.
Yeah, it is.
The ones Kabuto revived, Kana said. Okay, so no Conan or Kisame. Let that influence your vote. I'll even run it for another 30 seconds.
I thought Swag won that one. I mean, Six just didn't come up with an argument in time, I guess you could say. That's why.
I still don't think it changes much personally, though. We need
My vote will
EMS
go to Swag on
Madara
this one.
KCM2 Naruto with full Nine Tails. If Naruto doesn't have Sage Mode, he gets smacked and bullied. With Sage Mode, that's actually a good fight. How do they do the waveform thing? I just looked up an extension for OBS. Toneri versus Jubi Madara and 6-1. Well, it actually looks like I won. It's 9-10-1. Okay. Minato versus White Mask Obito. First round, Minato has Sage Mode and Obito has no-tailed beasts.
Oh shit.
Second round, KCM and tailed beasts.
I want Minato.
All right, let's see. We should definitely do this again with the 30-second time limit each time.
They need Seth to do one of
I
these,
got
just
it.
for fun. I know he's retired, but it'd be great to see Seth get, you know, hit with different topics.
Okay, go. Oh, wait. Nah, here. I'll give you some time to think. Unless you want me to start.
Yeah, hold on. Wait, what's the debate again?
Minato versus White Mask Obito. First round, Minato has Sage Mode and Obito has no tailed beasts. Second round, KCM and tailed beasts.
All
It
right,
also doesn't say it's Edo Minato, so I don't think he's Edo nerfed. Though it might
the
be
time.
Edo Minato.
Set the timer.
Are you going?
Well, it's up to you. Whoever you want to go first, just let me know when the timer starts.
I will flip a coin.
Actually, no, you go first. I went first the last.
I'll
two
flip a
times.
coin from now on. If I get tails, you go first.
Who gets it?
All right, you're going first.
Damn.
Fine. Okay. Tell me when you started.
3, 2, 1, now.
Okay. Obviously, Minato can't touch Obito. This is Rinnegan Obito, much stronger than the last time they fought, where they were at least relative in speed, considering the fact that Minato said the next time either one of them touched each other, the fight would be over. Considering Obito got stronger from that, Obito would likely win this specific battle, and then the next round, obviously he's going to win because he has more Jinchuriki and more people on his side. So, yeah.
What, KCM?
Is that the whole thing?
Yep.
Okay, for me. So Six
That's
himself said that he wanted Minato because he knows Minato would actually win this fight. Also, Obito has the seal on his back, so
I love the
Obito
argument.
can't hit Minato either. And anytime Obito attempts to hit Minato, Minato's just gonna slam him. And also, he has Sage mode, and Obito has no tailed beast in the first round. So like, Obito's gonna get stomped. Second round, Obito does have all the Biju, but Minato has KCM, and Naruto was able to fight all of the Biju off in KCM, and Minato's stronger than Naruto in base, so Minato slaps both rounds.
I think Swag, man. Honestly, I thought Swag won that one too.
I gotta be honest though, you've been getting mad unlucky.
Yeah, he has. He's getting the hard. Six is getting the hard ones. That's why he's losing.
Start the timer.
So it's not like he's not as good. He's just getting hard positions to argue for. You know.
Somebody donated $20 to see Ebby versus Might Die.
Whoa.
Bro, I don't even know what you would say for those people.
They're
Is
ass.
it base die only? Yo, it's about to be tied up at 10-10-1. Sad on swing Naruto versus guy's wheelchair. Not even guy in the wheelchair, just the wheelchair. Alright, so it's 10-10-1. So next up, do you want to do Ebisu versus Dai?
I really don't, bro, but it's up to you.
Okay. The guy did donate $20.
Interesting debate.
I got Ebisu.
Good luck.
I'll flip a coin again to see if I'm starting or you're starting. Tails, you start. Heads, I start. Ebisu is a Tokubetsu Jonin, so he outranks Might Dai and was chosen to be the tutor of the third Hokage's grandson, so he's like maybe even like Kage level. And Naruto could only defeat him with the insane sexy jutsu Horikoshi pedophile hacks. Dai is a Genin.
All right. Tell me when my timer starts.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, Might Die has the eighth gate. The eight gates are said to make you stronger than the Gokage. It doesn't specify which person. So if you activate the 8 gates, you are automatically stronger than all the Hokage, all the Gokage together. It also said that he beat the 7 Ninja Swordsmen. They are the strongest group. It's literally stated that they are stronger than the Akatsuki whenever they are full power with their swords. So we have Might Die is Gokage level, and he can beat Ebisu, who is weaker than Hiruzen, who is a Gokage, and he beat the 7 Swordsmen, who is stronger than the Akatsuki, who also can beat Ebisu.
All right, yeah, you ran out of time, but I think you fucking slaughtered me.
Yeah, it was 6-1 that
Pedo
one.
X versus Muffin Amp.
Pedo X.
I don't know, bruh. Like, Horikoshi has got people. He definitely, those pedo hacks are kind of outrageous right now. Have y'all seen the My Hero chapter cover? I actually don't know if I want to talk about this again.
Swag could have just said, this is what he could have said about for Ebisu. All right, Ebisu. Actually,
Hey, don't show that shit on stream.
I'm not gonna show it on stream. I'm not gonna show it on stream. I don't even know if I would recommend looking it up. If you were anywhere, like if you were near any people, definitely do not look it up. Somebody said Swag got this. Nah, bro, I appreciate it, but you are capping for me. Somebody say he in the mud for real. You could be talking about me or Horikoshi. I don't know. All right, so it's 11-10-1. Kisame versus Haku would be interesting.
Let's see.
I got Kisame.
Okay.
Bro, what fucking bullshit ass whack ass argument you got?
Light speed. That's what he's gonna use.
I gotta start too, and I'm not prepared. Oh my god.
Gonna be 12-10.
Haku's so stupid, dude.
Let's see what you got.
All right, let me think about this.
The wheels are turning. Let's see what he's got. Alright guys, he's currently thinking of an argument. Haku's a weird person to scale. Definitely. One of those weird, very weird, contentious characters to scale.
Kisame's sword is big. I think if Haku got hit by it, Haku would just get crushed. Kisame will steal all of Haku's chakra and blow up the ice mirrors and absorb the chakra and gain the ice Kekkei Genkai. You know in your heart, Kisame is actually stronger than Haku. Please, just. Yeah,
Oh God,
bro.
All right, tell me when the timer starts.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, Haku is actually one of the most underrated characters in the Naruto franchise. Obviously, Ice style is water plus wind release. That means that it is inherently over water style, which is what Kisame uses. He also blitzes Kakashi, who is relative to Kisame whenever they run into each other, whenever Kisame and Itachi invade the village, and he hits him with his own jutsu, copies it, and all that. That means that Haku would actually speed blitz Kisame, and he would just take him out due to having superior ninjutsu with the Kekkei Genkai. And he could be the light.
All right, so we just got $25 from Bad Company. I'll go ahead and create this poll.
nice.
For a live Hashirama versus the Ten Tails.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna go ahead and spin. Wow, wait, no, I need to run the timer. Whoops.
Well, they vote. All right.
Respect element.
Alive first Hokage versus Ten Tails. You can do whatever you need to make it as close as possible for a good debate. Bro,
Interesting.
can you make Ten Tails versus Hashirama a good debate?
Hashirama just sweeps, bro.
Like you would have to do like Hashirama versus MS Madara, like not EMS but MS Madara or some shit, and like speculate hella.
Yeah.
So it's 12-10 now.
Yes.
No. I'm gonna go pee before we start this last one.
Okay. I'll do the same thing, actually.
All right. So that dude was interesting. Either side, you could debate things. I would have said Kisame was able to take out Killer B version 2 cloak. Version 2 cloak, Killer B is above that of her tailed beast. You could use a hyperbolic statement in the data book and say that it's literal, saying that tailed beast could turn the world to ash, meaning Kisame skills over someone that's planet level. And then you could say that Haku doesn't even skill near that, and that her light speed is only confined within her very mirrors themselves, and that she can be mentally nerfed if you get into her mind the way Naruto did, even though he didn't do it with malevolent intent. And then you could say that Kisame is just planet level and Haku is some arbitrary degree inferior to that by a large margin, and that he obliterates. And then you can also use speed, the tailed beast speed as well. So you could maybe even argue that they're relative to light speed, even if she is confined within the mirrors. Like Kisame speed would be relative at least, right? Considering Killer B is relative to the fourth rate Kage to some degree. And then for Haku, it's harder to make an argument for her.
I am back.
All right, they're back, but that would be my argument for Kisame.
What Naruto couple has the meanest bed game?
Damn.
Nah, bro is wilding.
The hell is that?
I mean, if Jiraiya had come back from the Hidden Rain village, it definitely would have been Jiraiya and Tsunade.
Sheesh.
Like, not even close. So, real quick before we do Hashirama.
By the way, I don't believe that Kisame argument. Not all of it.
Naruto
Obviously, I'm
without
wanking.
hands versus Sasuke without feet for $2.
Naruto without hands
All right.
versus Sasuke without
We'll
feet.
just assume Final Valley Part 2.
But
Sasuke without feet. He'd have to stay in the Susanoo then. Can't run or walk or nothing.
Okay, I got Naruto.
okay.
I gotta start. Fuck.
Yes.
God
Naruto without
damn it.
hands.
I know you're gonna whip out some fucking bullshit, bro. So Naruto is straight up stronger than Sasuke in the Final Valley encounter. I mean, he like literally wins the fight. Sasuke concedes. Naruto does the Rasengan Chidori clash at the very end with Sasuke, and Naruto has to fight upward. Also, Naruto doesn't need his hands as much as Sasuke needs his feet. Sasuke literally won't be able to move without the Susanoo, which he ran out of in that fight. And Naruto will just be able to use Biju Cloak Hand, so Sasuke will get smushed. All right, it's your turn.
You could have shit Shadow Clones too.
All right.
2, 1, go.
Sasuke doesn't have to use his feet because he has the Susanoo. He can also just throw a lot of Susanoo swords at Naruto the way Madara did. And Swag didn't argue Naruto would use the Kurama avatar, so this would just be base Naruto on the ground. No. You said Kyuubi hands. You said Kyuubi hands, not the avatar. You said the Kyuubi hands, not the avatar. So he would throw all of these things at Naruto. Naruto would get hit. He would die. He would shoot a Matarasu all over the place. He would send down Kirin. And Kirin actually bit the Kurama avatar and hurt it, and the Kurama avatar.
Filler.
The Kurama avatar is stronger than Naruto. Doesn't matter if it's filler. Doesn't matter if it's filler. Doesn't matter if it's filler.
Filler.
Nice.
Is my timer not over?
No, it's over.
That was nice.
All right. Timer starts now. This was the stupidest fucking debate.
What do you guys think about that one? That was kind of close.
No way it's 50.
Nah, I was spitting. Get in there. Let him know.
I lean towards
Let
Swag
him
because he
know.
brought up that
Sasuke
without the
feet is
Susanoo, he'd be
worthless.
fucked. Right. So.
Bro, it's
I wish
literally
I had more
perfect
time because I wanted to
Susanoo,
bring
bro.
a Boyle release and Naruto just fucking kicking Sasuke in the face.
51-49.
Oh my God,
Bro, let him
damn
know,
it.
bro. Let him know, bro. Perfect Susanoo versus Naruto just on the floor, bro.
Naruto would have weaved that shit, bro. Ah, it's 50-50.
Perfect Susanoo
50-50.
versus Naruto on the floor.
It's 50-50. It is a
It's a draw.
12-10-2.
Okay. It was a good debate.
Okay, I'm gonna do this $25 one.
Which one is that?
The Hashirama versus the Ten Tails.
It's a tough one.
Let's make this the last one.
Yeah, I agree. Someone's okay to address a couple of $10 ones. Shisui versus Itachi. Shisui gets wiped. Also, J.K. Lindsay said Obito shouldn't have had the Rinnegan in that fight, so I was right. In a hot dog eating contest, Choji or Naruto? Naruto would probably kill Choji and then win.
Kill Choji.
Choji would probably win.
What if Naruto uses clones?
Let me see.
Can they eat?
I
don't know.
What's the next one? Minato versus base Itachi. Oh, I already saw that. Base Minato literally fucking like kills him in 2 seconds. So, Haku and Zabuza versus Sasori. No extra puppets, so he only has the third Kazekage. Sasori should win that. Haku is underrated, but I think Sasori is too.
I agree.
Unless you use like KCM scaling for Haku and shit. Okay. Hashirama versus Ten Tails.
What argument would I even use for the 10 toes myself? That's a tough one.
Swag versus 6 running fade. Me, obviously. I got the 10 tails.
Ah, shit.
The 10 tail, bro. They just fucked you over, bro. Fuck this nigga over.
God damn it.
I want to see what Swag says, man. What's his argument going to be?
And I got a start?
Good, bro.
Bro. No
Let's hear it.
Vaseline, bro. No Vaseline whatsoever. All right, so Hashirama could not stop the Ten Tails. If he could, he would have. Hashirama had like infinite chakra and infinite stamina and couldn't die to being killed by the Ten Tails. Also, Minato like blitzed Hashirama and like teleported the Ten Tails like Biju bomb. So like Hashirama is not even like built like that, and the Ten Tails would just like do the cataclysm to Hashirama, and he would fucking die because he's a loser. You.
All right. Let me know.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hashirama already stopped the 10 tails. He actually hit it with the head seal. The head seal is stated in the data book to seal away a person's will to fight. It actually did this to Madara, which is Madara didn't actually try to get out of the head seal until he was revived by Edo Tensei, which makes you stronger. So he's actually able to resist the seal. But other than that, Hashirama sealed the 10 tails down. Then the 10 tails tried to do a Biju bomb. Then it actually just stopped fighting. The only thing it did was defense, which it was globbing off Sasuke's Amaterasu. But other than that, it was already stopped and it couldn't win. So Hashirama could drop the D to gates on it. And then the fight is over. He can sit there.
All right. So, somebody said, honestly, thank you for this. I love your long form content. You'd make a great podcast off of this concept. And I'd make 10 accounts on every streaming site to spam comments. And like, yeah, no, this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is a good idea, actually.
I should do this more often. I also want to do like a like debating chat gauntlet thing.
I might do that myself in my streams. I have a friend come on and we just debate random shit that people ask, you know.
But like, I don't know how we'd set it up.
It's a great idea, actually.
Like a public server. And people
That's probably a bad idea, bro.
That is a horrible idea. I'd have to make a throwaway account, yeah. Anyway, let me start the timer, even though it seems kind of... It would just be really
not only would you have to make a throwaway account, there's no way you could stream that, bro. Like, there's no way somebody would not come in chat, just troll, and just start spamming the N-word hard R or some shit.
Yeah.
True. Happened to me myself on one of my streams. What a shame.
But all right.
Who won this one? I wonder who they picked.
Okie doke. Final score 13 to 10 to 2. 2 draws.
Not bad.
So if you round up, I took it. 6 got
Round up?
Yeah, yeah, if you round up. So anyway, y'all, thanks for coming out. Some of y'all.
All right, I think that's the end of the debates, folks. Definitely want to give my thoughts. I love the concept, right? You just have the chat give you the most random ass scenarios, and then you debate it for 30 seconds each. You got 30 seconds apiece. Come out with the most wankiest and headcanon-y arguments that you can come up with. It's pretty interesting and fun to do, right? It's not really high stakes where logical deduction must be valid and sound. It's more so just for fun, and you're kind of still sparring, so to speak, but you're still having fun with it. So I enjoyed this concept, and if you guys watched this whole video, I appreciate that. Let me know, would you want me to do this in my streams with friends of mine? We could just have these random debates. You guys let us know. We make it happen, and we'll see what we can come up with. The most wankiest of arguments that are possible to the human mind. You know, so this was a great video. It was actually very entertaining. I enjoyed even the wacky scenarios like Haku versus Kisame. Like, that was a fun one. All of these were fun, really. I enjoyed these, and it's more so working on your ability to adapt, right? Which is a part of debating. Your ability to adapt and create these new pathways within your own mind for arguments that you probably wouldn't even try to argue because you don't necessarily have that stance in the real world, right? If we're having a legitimate formal debate. But still, this was very fun. All I can say, it was very entertaining, and I hope they do more. And I do agree with the chat. They said having some sort of podcast would probably do very well for Swag, and I agree. I think if Swag did a pod and Six did a pod, it would do very, very well. Even Seth. I know Seth in the past has talked about doing a pod with Clyde. It never happened, or maybe it did. It just never got posted. It's very interesting. By the way, if you guys are new to my channel and this is your first time watching me, I have my own podcasts. You can click on the playlist here, and I have podcasts where I discuss everything from anime to you name it, controversy, everything. But I do want to instill and implement new ideas like this one on my own podcast. So again, let me know if you would like that. It's actually a very good idea. Makes it more interactive. It's very entertaining. It's funny, especially when you're entertaining some crazy debate topics, right? So, yeah, folks, I think it's gonna wrap it up. I heavily enjoyed it. To give my final thoughts on it, Six did very well, and Swag. Even with the wacky topics, they both came up with some good headcanon for it being only 30 seconds. I think they both did very well. It was pretty neck and neck, and I probably do agree with the score. I thought early on, Swag did very well. And the first few topics, which were more like legitimate, like Naruto versus Itachi, the ones like that, right? Not the wacky ones. I thought he did pretty well against Six, and I thought he won some of them. I thought Six won some of them as well. So that goes to show you, Swagkage is a pretty good debater himself. He's not one that does it for sport like someone like Seth or Six, but when he does debate, he's pretty good at it. I got more of a template to go based off of, right? So he had many debates here, even if they weren't formal, so to speak. He did pretty well on these. So yeah, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to it. Let me know your thoughts on all these topics, my own thoughts, etc. I always read the comments, and yes, I am intrigued by them, and I enjoy reading them as well. So make sure to leave your comments below. But that's going to wrap it up, folks, and I'll catch you in the next one. It's Jay the Gray signing out. Peace.